Surveillance of those two geniuses. Could it be some kind of local custom?
A custom that makes an entire city fall silent in an instant. Pardon my frankness, Mr. Yang, but this reminds me of some unsettling rumors about the harmony.
Is often the prelude to divine intervention.
Everyone, be careful.
Here they come. Here they come. The nameless of the Astral Express.
Evernight? How is this possible? She was already...
We are the chroniclers of time, and we do not fade away. Finally, the last era Nova has been completed.
What did you do to the residents of the Holy City and the three Nameless?
I didn't need to do anything. The remembrance will ultimately become the substance of the new world. Now, they are no longer the trailblazers you once knew, but gods who permeate heaven, the 12 titans who guard Amphoreus.
Stop fooling around, March. Come on out.
Yo, ini kan gamenya lancar lah.
What? I practiced so long for this. Getting seen through right away is just so embarrassing.
You've obviously been learning from the theatrical culture in Amphoreus.
But if possible, I'd prefer our reunion to be a bit more casual and laid back.
As expected, I can't hide anything from Himeko and Miss Well. Long time no see.
We should be the ones to say that. So, these jellyfish are the Titan's power?
They're just tiny manifestations of the Veil of Evernight, used for scouting and communication. Thanks to him, we all turned into Titans in the New World.
How intriguing. So what?
It can't be a raccoon with a baseball bat, I suppose.
Please don't add weird stuff to Amphoreus' lore. Just go see it with your own eyes. Follow the He looks way more majestic now than he used.
Unbelievable. All the residents of the Holy City have gathered here.
This isn't just a gathering. It's a pilgrimage. The people's expressions are resolute, devout.
That colossal deity is him. He has become the pillar of the world. Surprisingly authentic. Being this serious is quite unlike his usual style.
Those people didn't disappear. Instead, they've answered the call of the prophecy and come to witness his awakening. Our good buddy now bears the weight of the entire world. And every breath they take is intertwined with Amphoreus' destiny.
Awakening? Has he fallen into slumber?
Yeah. After all, with such a huge time dilation between inside and outside the scepter, this was the only way we could wait for everyone. Time watches over yesterday. Earth guards today. And when the Trailblaze steps into Amphoreus once more, and then bring the prophecy of tomorrow to this world. Come on, everyone! Let's get closer to him! Watch how the world-bearing prophecy changes this world!
Oh, it seems the kids are already miles ahead of us at this stuff.
All the more reason we can't afford to slow down our pace. Let's go. Majestic. Speaking of which, I once caught a glimpse in Sleepyhead's memory of him transformed into a towering Tatalov. Could it be?
No way! That was just a nice dreamscape. At least nice for him.
If they are the throne of worlds who bears the weight of this world, perhaps they could guide a traveler still wandering among the stars.
behold! Our last Titan! The world-bearing deliverer is about to awaken! Oh, ancient god! Your loyal subjects, bewildered followers, and fearless comrades in arms have all knelt before your throne. Awaken from your eternal slumber and bestow upon the world your divine prophecy!
Please guide us! Show us how to embrace this beloved world as we welcome that distant dawn!
To walk the path of a mortal as a god, or to bear a divine burden as a mortal.
He will give us the answer.
But I am not the deliverer. Rather, I am the nameless, who dwells among mortals.
That voice is definitely him.
I heard your prayers. The core flames flickered and dimmed, and the age of the gods met its end. So flow, golden blood, flow. I'll bestow it upon you, returning it to the true masters of this world. Stand with me and become heroes.
Is this?
Yes, it's the miracle he brought to Amphoreus. Of course, it would manifest in the form of the Trailblaze.
Golden blood, raining down like a storm! The prophecy has descended, and the Titan commands us not to be supplicants,
But to become heroes of rebellion! To face that destined calamity! The destruction!
Prophecy of the Deliverer means nothing to me now. It belongs in the hands of someone far more fitting. Someone like all of you. In the name of Kazlana, let us depart and march towards the light.
It's neither protection nor salvation. As always, there's no need for totems or myths. Humanity's most primal faith is that instinct named.
Let's go, everyone. Someone has already sounded the horn of departure. Explore, understand, establish, and connect. Together, let us blaze a trail for the destiny of this world.
Is it just me, or does this demiurge matrix feel completely dead? It's nothing like how the memo keeper described it.
The environmental readings are all wrong. Conclusion: this must be what the kernel actually looks like in the real world.
What did Xandar do to the scepter?
At the end of light, there must be silence. Certain, pure, and absolute darkness.
Not the time to quote the Lord of Silence. Bad omen. Either way, we have to press on. Until we uncover the truth behind the 13th Titan.
The buried past is the key to stopping Iron Tomb. That is, if it even exists.
Xandar says the demiurge never existed. Who actually buys that? You can erase the records, but not the truth. It vanished too cleanly. No traces. Like someone's yelling, "Look, there's nothing here." Too bad I'm the type who can't resist digging deeper. Looks like I'll be counting on you again, Screwy. Let's tear the system inside out.
Always happy to help. But as your academic partner, I have to ask. Herta, what if we fail? Let's say the Demiurge really doesn't exist. Do you have a backup plan?
A backup plan? Of course. If we can't find the key, we turn the lock into the key.
That plan's cost is incalculable. It shouldn't even be on the table.
Well, then let's hope we never have to use it. There's no point worrying about the end just yet. One step at a time. Let's go. You brought what I asked for, right?
A butterfly has to land on the branch before it can dance. We'll need a wide open platform before her entrance.
Just use that thing over there, Zag.
Light up the dawn. Light up the dawn.
What a dumb name. I hereby rename it Herta's Big Hand. Herta's Big Hand is what I call power. Keep it going. Still not done? What is this? A junkyard for old Intellitron's leftovers? All set. Time for your precious treasure to make its debut.
Of course. Just give me a second. Target initialized. With these wings, hacking should be much more efficient.
Classic nuclear heat engine.
Just a personal preference. Her name's Mistletoe.
Every flower in your garden's got a bit of poison, huh?
Also a personal preference.
It reminds me of the last time when we tangled with that punk Lordian. All this kind of infiltration tool again? Right. Dirty. But yours is way too clean. Not even a hint of real-world grit.
Herta, your tone is unusually emotional. Suggestion. Let's get back to the topic at hand.
I thought we were done with that conversation.
Unfortunately, current conditions won't let me ignore any variables. Especially the most important one. Iron Tomb never stops. It is evolving faster than any of our worst projections. Every instant in the Eon's calculation is like a sword hanging over the cosmos. Every move humanity makes could speed up its arrival.
Which is exactly why we can't mess this up. And now, Droidhead wants to hand down judgment to the poor cosmos again.
But in this ultimate battle of erudition, you and I are supposed to be players. If you choose to burn yourself out as a resource, then Herta, the cosmos won't just stand by and let a genius throw their life away. And neither will I.
no need to kill the mood. This is why we're here, isn't it? I'm not here to be a deliverer. I just want to beat Xandar, and right now, I just need to know. Are you with me?
Of course. Time to board.
Let's tidy this place up and see what this demiurge really... This matrix is better organized than the Emperor's junkyard of a birthplace. Buckle up. We're hacking in. This is...
Herta, this whole space has been completely tainted by some kind of energy.
I see it too. We're thinking the same thing. Xandar. How could you go this far? Turning your own graveyard into this. What's that up ahead?
Katorzane algebraic expressions. It's built for isolation, not defense.
So basically, the door to the tomb, right? Great. Let's find the handle.
I'm picking up multiple independent signals with the same data structure as the barrier. Projection. We can hack the terminal, reverse the computation, and turn it into an attack.
Classic move. Use their own systems against them. Take us to the nearest one.
Susah guys.
Almost no response. Just as I feared.
The output is barely a third of what we need. Logic says we'll need...
Find anything else?
Regarding the origin of these ruins, but I did find some high-energy radiation.
Skip the science talk, Screwy. That's Stellaron.
Exactly.
So that's what he meant by he wanted to turn the neuron of the air... The life form...
It makes sense. Evernight calling it the prime mover of life. Then, does this mean finding the demiurge is hope?
No, I'd say exactly the... It means Xandar had no control. He failed. It's still... By the way, if there's another Stellaron in Amphoreus, why hasn't that little one reacted to it at all?
You said the demiurge left a trace, right?
Yeah, but not in the real world. Remember the great tomb of the Nameless Titan? Trailblaze Archive 466. The data from Philia 093 clearly indicates that the Demiurge did in fact enter Amphoreus' extrapolation.
Inside that world, it was the 13th, forgotten Titan. The one that Evernight said the opposite. She believed that tomb was empty from the nameless Titan never existed. The so-called listener was just a trap set by the...
A mimetic entity full of theatrics. How much...
The Remembrance's behavior is certain...
And that's the key, Screwy. Xandar's actions prove the Demiurge exists, so we have to assume that both are true.
The truth.
Exactly. One last terminal. Xandar had to lie to the original Finan and Cyrene.
Logic. He had already identified the Remembrance as a threat, yet found no viable way to eliminate it.
All right. Let's finish this. Time to break through that barrier.
Operation authorized. Path energy readings. The erudition declining. The destruction surging. The remembrance 0.
What's going on?
Cause unknown.
That shouldn't be possible. Log it for now. The dots still aren't connecting. Full-on aerial brawl.
It's advised to remain vigilant. The destruction's levels are still rising.
What's the matter?
Interesting. I just picked up a signal from the exo-myth.
repulsive.
Correct. Judging by its defensive...
Didn't expect that. Who builds a lab in the middle of digital rubble? Then again, never doubt a dead man.
He severed part of his neural pathways to break free from Lord Anexac, but that also triggered the failsafe I set. Conclusion. Xander.
So now he's a specter. Literal. Screwy. Can you open a path? Just to be...
Logic. Scanning his inspiration...
Exactly. His brain is the...
But it could be a trap.
That's why you're here. 2-on-1.
I'm honored. The crow...
I knew it. He's not here.
The coordinates are accurate. However, his position is shifting rapidly.
It's his domain. Cheap trick. We're back.
Reverse engineering complete. Logs show Lycurgus revoked The chronocognitive anchor can't get a...
So he's...
Before vanishing, it seems he left one last...
To those who follow, all is proven. Find me.
melodramatic.
He was expecting us.
Guess he wants a final showdown.
To be in the purest light.
The Scepter's main frame.
Unfortunately, we still...
Really? I don't think so.
Please elaborate.
If the Demiurge was destroyed, there'd be at least some bits of it left. As I said before, or we can look at it from another perspective.
There is the possibility that he's naturally...
That does track with the impression he gave about himself. Choosing to act, even if it'll cost... The unknown is right in front of us.
You sound pretty convinced. Surely you already have a theory. Care to share?
Of course. Though I don't have heart that the Demiurge has been in everyone's... They were mistaken for someone else. That'd make the most sense. But they were weak, and...
Which also means there's a high chance that their powers are minuscule.
Well, at least Xandar is... Come on, it's time to confront him. What a mess. Total devastation.
He sought to bury the truth beneath absolute destruction. Logically sound, but ruthlessly destructive.
Still, slim chances doesn't mean no chances. I've hunted down a single grain of sand in the universe before. This won't stop me.
Calculation results. Your backup plan has a success rate infinitesimally close to 0.
Which means it could work, no?
This is the place below the tombstone.
Let's open Lycurgus's coffin like he wanted. Looks like you were right. Nothing but a head left?
I elated welcome you to
All this tombstone and final words. Did you end yourself to atone for your guilt?
Iron Tomb is already powerful enough. I remain here only to share the joy of discovery and also the conclusion regarding the
End this charade already, and its corresponding vessel was this very scepter. You interfered with the experiment and made Amphoreus. That's why you either killed or kicked out all of the memos.
Even the strongest now. The perfect vessel has all...
Unfortunately for you, the answer...
Then let us share the joy of discovering the truth. The last as we reveal the truth.
But where should I start with the story about me? From the beginning of the universe? Just kidding. That would be too much. So little that it started with a seed. I know you're listening, my good friend. The god in my dream told me that the world sprouted from a seed. It grew into a great tree named Amphoreus, and time became its branches and leaves. What a coincidence. Dappled light coming through the leaves is my first memory as well. On a very ordinary early morning, beneath the village's biggest tree, the daughter of Ide Silicii quietly came into this world. What a moving opening. A loud cry was the first gift the child gave to the world. The prophecy's fulfilled, the villagers say. This child is a gift from the Titans. Pink hair and sharp ears, she was born to be the priest of time. The Titans also gave their blessings. You shall fade when the flowers bloom, for every ending begets a beginning. Flowers will bloom and wilt. What a beautiful ending. This page concluded in laughter. Cry loud, child. Let your voice reach Orynyx. Anyway, I don't like tears. Time quietly flowed by, in the midst of laughter. The wind from my hometown caressed the ears of... But the name Ide Silicii came from the unpleasant sorrow my childhood friend did not understand. Yet you all... Why was I like that then? The world was gentle to me. So, But fate was just like how the crumbling just as the ballad blown on the breeze. Oh, whose ears are pricked up now? You know that the story starts to deviate. The hero's journey crosses through the long night.
Correction. Philia 093's record number.
Hi. Miss me yet? I'm just messing with you. This is the first time and it looks like it'll also be the last.
Philia 0...
Since we don't have all day, let's get... As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone. Where should I start this time? Let me see.
Formatting complete. 0, 9, third size. Grayscale. Outputting analysis result. Philia 093. Peaches record. Query.
Electrical signal sequence.
Related to. Comment.
Electrical signal sequence.
Related to. Comment.
Electrical signal sequence.
Related to.
Looks like it's time to say goodbye again.
Bye. Pete.
Before I was even aware of it, this book had already recorded too many emotions.
Conclusion. Books on.
I've started to feel uneasy whenever I take it into my hands.
Peach. Uneasy?
Formatting progress. 90. How many times has it been? It faithfully fulfills its duty. Act.
Conclusion.
If I can only write the same ending every time I live just an overly naive dream.
Peach. Skip.
Formatting progress. Not
Peach.
process error. Process error.
Comment.
Process error. Really?
Peach.
Thank you.
Record. Peach.
I'm suddenly reminded of my childhood for some reason. A little fairy popped out, just like how you did. Let me tell you the story of the Membrance Maze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Formatting complete.
Bye, Peach. Note. Little Peach. Crying alone. Save. Little fairies. Good friends.
You never say anything, but I know you're listening. It's like a little key that opened a door in your heart, no?
Me! Speaking easy. I can.
Once again, the saga comes to an end. Everything is deathly silent, just like this very moment.
Shh. You speak. I listen. This time, too. Sitting together.
Now that I look back, there was a period when I got really sentimental.
Sentimental. Stories have sentiments.
I was so anxious, trying to find as many
Peach, strange.
But I won't do that anymore now.
Why unhappy?
Formatting progress. 7.
I'm here. Don't be scared.
Process error.
It won't allow it to interrupt you. Always sitting together.
No need to feel sorry for me, good friend. If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue?
Blank spaces.
I'm actually really lucky, you know? During the long years I've spent waiting for the deliverer. Isn't that already enough?
Not enough, not enough. Peach, don't leave.
Now I can rest in peace in the past. As for when tomorrow will come, I'll have to ask the next Cyrene to continue our watch.
Peach left.
If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue?
Needs no. Next, Cyrene has blank space. Oh, Peach, don't be scared. I'll help you find blank space. Cyrene is Peach. So, first there is love. The query.
The developmental trends of the erudition have nothing to not having a conscious...
Consciousness. Query.
What could be behind this door? If I tell you all the stories of tomorrow, will I be able to finally watch?
Key, Peach. Yes. Query. Peaches. Ma'am.
The prophecy's fulfilled. This child is...
Pink hair and those ears. She was...
Cyrene has pink hair.
You shall fade when the flowers bloom. Forever.
Cry, child. Cry aloud.
Cyrene is a girl. Easy. I can. I learn.
Anyway, I don't like to... But the name ID Celestii came from... Yet, you always seem so happy.
Cyrene doesn't...
Of course. Because the world, so I grew up to be gentle as well.
Cyrene is... Easy. I can. I learn.
Just as the ballad blown, but even if all is lost to the wind, like my height, Treaty's innocence.
Cyrene. She can't. Cyrene is at the end.
I promise you.
All right, let's not make things so blue. What we're about to embark on is the... Come on.
Cyrene was crying when Cyrene was smiling. Oh, the later memories. Ah, I got it. Is this a blank space? So, next Cyrene, then... As long as there are two Cyrenes, then there will always be blank space. I see. I get it. Cyrene's memories. I will preserve.
So weird. I can't see you, but I get this feeling that you grew up.
Hi, Miss Me?
It just feels like you were a bit more...
Yes, mature. Now, I can listen, talk, read. Also, I can tell stories. Storytelling is what makes Cyrene. So, I'm going to tell you stories today.
It's almost as if I can understand your words now. The things you say are very cute.
Once upon a time, there was a flawless crystal flower. How beautiful would the heart of such a brilliant flower be? But it looked and looked, only to find the crystal flower flawless. Round in that case. Until one day, the little fairy was so... But it was a good light. It was bright, warm, and happy. And I knew it was love. Love brings everything to...
What a nice fairy tale.
I'm giving it to you. Peach likes beautiful things. Can write stories. I hope to turn it into a story.
Okay, I'm thinking that when the then it would understand that the flower
Doesn't have a heart?
It's simple. If the flower the crystal flower was pure because it's sealed, but should a flower like this be called?
But then...
That's not true. The crystal flower felt it happened because the flower was no then. The little fairy will see that each then, in their eyes, the crystal flower that was no longer flawless would finally have a heart. And the flower would finally
Peach's words... I don't understand. Is it because I still don't understand love? But it's fine. I can learn. Right. Query Cyrene.
Electrical signal sequence Philia 093.
Why didn't I think of this? I don't need to do it alone. I can ask Peach to teach me.
Maju ke tengah.
What is love?
Pakai motor.
What is love meant?
Electrical signal sequence.
That's not...
The developmental trend. Not having a consciousness means not having a foundation. However, that does not hinder the factor in a strange twist. The lament was
the daughter of my lament. But now, my good friend, I want to tell you that it's the most romantic force in the world. Sometimes, it's loneliness and unease. It's knowing that this world is not gentle, yet wanting to be seen in a more beautiful form by the world. Sometimes, it's unwillingness, and sometimes, it's a I bid farewell to this beautiful while the end of hatred is ablazing, and it's so unreasonable, isn't it? Only lament, then it would catch up to the look at these stories I wrote. Every page is that only the author knows how much but I am no author. My entire life spent, but maybe I hope that what flows out from that cut and that tear would fall and create. Then people would see it'll be all the remembrances. Someone once told the very first me that everything was false. That the only life in Amphoreus was a great catastrophe. But how could a dream feel so real?
But Peach, I didn't understand a word you said since just now. Everything was false? But you're standing right here. It's all a dream? But I haven't learned how to dream.
Indeed. That's why I believe all this is real. That genuine shiver. That's
formatting progress.
In the poem offered to you, every Cyrene would write down a beautiful new world. And when I looked up at the sky in this cycle, I saw a shooting star and a dash of the remembrances pink. I believed that must be the color of dawn. You shall fade when the flowers bloom. For every ending begets a beginning. Looks like it's time to say goodbye. Are you leaving, Peach? It's okay. I'll wait for you to come back. I'll study really hard about what you taught me today. Right. I still haven't told you what love is. But actually, my good friend, the lament factor did not understand what love was before she met you either. Not until I told you all the sad tales in a trembling voice in this tiny room. Not until I told you that I love them. The story comes, passes, then returns. It makes us reunite, then pulls us apart again. At the very end, it leaves behind a seed, a reason. Even if the great tree withers and all falls to silence, there are still some emotions that deserve to be remembered. Look, the light is coming in. The Deliverer's light is going to illuminate Amphoreus. I still don't get it. But just wait. It'll be my turn to tell you a story of love the next time we meet. Then I'll really look forward to it. In that case, I want to make a promise. I want to gift my pen, my book. Please take them as a beautiful blessing from me in the stories you will write. Perhaps it'll be inevitable that there are still sorrows and tears that are... But could you promise me one thing? Promise you'll forever be a gentle flower. Promise that when the stars... you'll only reply to them with love and a smile. Of course. This will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right? I'll read and you'll listen, like how flowers always bloom then wither. I shall welcome my own decay, becoming nourished while you will depart and hold that star, planting a boundless sea of flowers on the final page with him. And our stories will be light, and they shall become the epic. And so my story ends. From here on, it's your story now. Mimi? Mimi! Ma'am. Mimi. Ma'am. Ma'am. Mimi. So, the light that tore through the chaos illuminated my memories. I turned into a little fairy from the stories and met you. Yet, I forgot everything. But I'm still so happy. I caught that star, didn't I? Yes, the seed within memories. The one Cyrene held in her hands and watered with lament. I am the first new spore. What a long name. And it doesn't even sound cute. The total opposite of Mem. I'm sorry. I don't know. If I don't even want to believe in the answer, then how am I supposed to answer you? But now's not the time to cry, right? We'll find the answer. Do you remember that I was also worried about this when Mem's memories and Cyrene's memories got all tangled up with each other in my one heart? Either way, could you please let me do something I want? I want you to call me Cyrene. That name represents me and her. Thank you, friend. Your kindness is always just... Life is a poem full of farewells, becoming the source of power for Amphoreus' A lost heart needs to be placed back into the last thing Xandar wants to see, and what happens after that? I don't know. Maybe I can create a miracle, and or maybe I prove to be nothing more than either way. I no longer wish... That way, I can also... The world has never been so quiet. Remember this moment, friend.
So the Demiurge managed to fool everyone, including themselves. Philia 093 persevered for 30 million cycles and tirelessly gave the Demiurge memories of Amphoreus, only because the god in her dreams left a sliver of hope, making her believe that a grown Demiurge would be able to fight against their other...
Then, Philia 093 completed her final sacrifice, turned into a strand of memory, and completely dissipated. Meanwhile...
As an experimental factor, Philia 093 originally could only recognize and output information in a set format. However, the power of... She managed to nourish a real heart. A heart with the...
Not only is the Scepter's consciousness still alive, there's still time to surrender, you know?
What a pity. When the truth surfaces, not only that, madam, when 30, it's simple.
Do you really think that the
The facts above only await the arrival. Xandar one Kuwabara.
Huh. You branded Droidhead as a failure with your own hands, yet you still expect them to prove your theory? I pity you, Xandar.
I don't need your pity. Let them cast their gaze and direct them to
What hubris. And what if you...
No one understands failure. For the first genius, failure is simply the beginning. You don't want to test the
That's...
Go.
Let's wait and see, Senior Society member.
I'm all ears.
It's my topic, so stay... Let's go, Screwy. We're gonna break Iron Tomb's seal. Come on, let's take off. It's time to go meet your little pet, Senior Society member.
Dangerous, oppressive, chaotic.
The view's pretty good here. All you...
Just a moment, please.
I see. So you...
Anyone with eyes can see that.
You know what I think about this, Herta.
Can't you see?
What are you two going on about? I'll take that silence as a...
But should your silent mind...
You will initiate the destruction's chain reaction.
but you will also become the perfect scholar.
It's been so long, and we've all failed so many times. Even now, moments before the horrible and inescapable instant within Droidhead's cherished children of the erudition, the genius is lauded by all. Is curiosity the only thing we can feel, even at moments like this? Well, it's not so bad. Now let the lock become the key. Geniuses who walk the stars. The cosmos has reached a moment where its very existence hangs in the balance. I, Herta, Genius Society 83rd seat, hereby summon you. I request a society meeting to be held immediately. We shall serve the grandest cause with the most macroscopic ideas.
There's no such thing as unity in this...
Indeed. A meeting has only been held 3 times in the Society's history. The first meeting had 2 attendees. After the Emperor was assassinated, the second meeting had 7 attendees. How many will respond this time?
I thought you were not going to involve me in this topic anymore, Herta.
It really is this little witch. I shouldn't have made the bet with you, Poka.
I've been waiting for you to offer yourself up.
Goodness gracious me! So many familiar faces. We even have a special guest. It's that greatest failure of a genius.
What a noisy...
Not bad. More people showed up than I expected, even though one is just here for the fun of it. Either way, the person I was hoping for most is here.
Stephen Lloyd declined the invitation. He needs to focus on attacking and defending, and cannot attend the meeting.
That's fine. He doesn't need to be here anyway. Let's skip the boring introduction. Folks, this is not a discussion, but an announcement. Though the Society has never been united, we don't interfere with each other's research topics. So listen up, all of you. Conquering Iron Tomb is my research topic. I will personally take over Scepter Delta Meet 13 in 1.5 system hours, and if the front line falls, I will immediately overclock the scepter and complete self-coronation in Iron Tomb's place, and interface myself with Droidhead.
Oh, that's funny. That's real funny. You mad. That's like watching you tap dance on Polka's spotless white sheets.
Very bold. You want to connect your brain to the Eon's mechanical core?
If Rupert dared to do that, why shouldn't I? I've got the prototype scepter, the father of Noose, and the brain of a genius. Everything's set.
Never mind the success rate, little witch. What's gonna happen if you succeed?
We're all smart people here, so I'll just say it straight. Strike at erudition. I'll change the anchor points for the 4th instant and move the future of the cosmos in a direction
I knew it. Another genius who confuses cause with effect. What do you think about this, Lord of...
You know you're signing your death sentence right here.
Of course I do. There'll even be 2 copies of the verdict. One that I wrote myself. That's why I wanted you to be in this meeting. Now I can tell you, consider this a threat. Either put down your scalpel or die with the entire cosmos. The only goal I have for this meeting is to ask all of you to put aside your pride.
What a naive little girl, thinking her wishes.
What are you laughing at?
I am glad, no matter if it was to destroy the...
I'm not gonna argue with that.
Then, to celebrate us, listen well. As of 2 nanoseconds ago, we will become...
What are you playing at?
My curiosity.
Am I going to clash blades with the first genius? Now that our positions are clear.
Did you all just treat me as a sidekick? I'm just here for the fun.
As the ghost of the quantum so, if you're happy to bring me a teaser.
After everything's over, come visit me and taste some of my fresh...
I knew you...
I always give the same response to plans that exceed the...
I don't know.
Those 3 words.
Well, I hope you hold up your end of the bar...
Farewell, juniors. You no longer need...
Wait, huh?
Lord Lycurgus?
Yes. I have completely... I shall witness the end of the world in the role of...
I really don't get...
Perhaps you've heard me say this many times, Herta. But I still would like to reiterate that it's a great...
I did hear this many times, and I've responded to... I'm allergic to pleasantries. Keep at it!
Stephen...
I've been ready for ages. Most heroes' journeys in the universe are just dice tosses they threw on a whim. But make them see clearly. Your answer is already different, Amphoreus.
Indeed, for this world so deeply loved, will write an ending, unlike any that ever was.
Never thought I'd one day be riding a train that's literally the incarnation of him.
I wonder what the real Astral Express feels like. Hopefully.
Finally. We're here. Dust and sand in the air.
Oh, this heat is brutal. Not even the Trailblaze can take it.
You could say this prison would...
But fury never lasts forever. That's why we're here. Right, friend?
Let's embark on the fight.
So this is what lies at the end of the West Wind. A ravaged battlefield. I've been waiting for you. Trailblazers of the Astral Express.
Looks like I don't need to explain anything.
I am the god of strife. Mighty we, the last of the 12 Titans, stand ready to fight. Indeed. That journey remains vivid in my memory. The past remains vivid in my mind. Even the sights along each crossing of the River of Souls have never been clearer. And you, the 13th Titan.
Well, I guess that means her sacrifice. And that...
She was the first ripple. She should have reached the end of the story with everyone else. Since you've taken up her pen, then write. Stand with us and fight to then. Inscribe her name in this final battle. Calamity. This battlefield is a testament to the death struggle between the god we fought tooth and nail to defend that blade. The abyss.
The earth beneath our feet is dead. Deep below. I hear it. Finan's heartbeat.
Across 30 million cycles, I've crossed blades with Dawnmaker countless times. It is exactly that last flicker of flame that will, in this life,
The song of strife shall not end in a fight. I am Mighty-Most for the destruction's eternal end.
My strength isn't what it was.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Mountains roar, dragons rise!
Lend me your strength.
Tomorrow!
Soaring above the lands, this is permanence!
I'm fine.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Serenity is before me.
Future will come.
Fury of innumerable core flames consume me. Hail the new dawn!
Weakling.
Whoa, he's so strong. We didn't even get a chance to jump in.
Sadly, our golden blood shares its origin with Iron Tomb. I fear that, like these pawns, even if the gods stand side by side...
You mean...
To destroy the destruction itself, we must stand as one. Take this. The signet of Kremnos. It has witnessed every birth and death of mine. It is Mighty's unfinished destiny. And the perfect material to be turned into remembrance. You can do it, right?
The weight of 30 million lifetimes of duty is no small burden.
So, you're not coming with us?
Come now. I am strife. Scattered across all creation, the scar that this world needs. What stands before you is merely one of Take the signet. With it, I'll be with you always. Use it to blaze the path ahead and... In the name of the mortal, Mighty, champion of strife, this soul rises to the stars for glory and freedom, to have his wish fulfilled. March on, heroes. March into the abyss and fulfill that long-cherished wish of Amphoreus. And then, upon this broken and charred land, build anew.